Nice
Yeah,
to
yeah.
meet you, bro. I really like your
Nice to
music.
meet
You
you.
just came out with that the whole album, right?
Yeah, bad turn good.
Yeah. Is that the first time you released a whole album?
So I did my first album, Moods, back in, I want to say about a year and a half ago. I don't, can you hear that ringer?
I can.
There's,
It's fine.
okay, you can?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
You're
All right,
good.
but yeah, I released my first album, Moods, back in, I want to say it was like July of 2021. It was 15 songs, but this album that just came out, Bad Turn Good, is level up, like a giant level up from the last album.
Oh, that's wild. So I was like, all right, this is how I found you. So I've been interested in a lot of fields and stuff, and my roommate is actually a producer.
Okay.
He produces hip hop and hyper pop and all that, all the little like newer waves. And you know, I was scrolling through my story and I follow this girl named Alyssa something,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
then she
yeah.
puts you on
Numera.
it. Yeah. She puts you on it, and I think it was When I'm Down, or it was a
Mhm.
specific song, and I was just like, yo, that's pretty gas, dude. And
Yeah.
yeah, I came into your page and I was like, yo, he's got a little bit of clout. I see a lot of
Oh,
potential there for sure. You make your own beats?
not all of them. I do make some of my own beats, but
Okay.
not all of them.
How rigorous is the process from, or like how much of a control freak are you when it comes to like making music, to where can you give someone else the control of making the beat and you feel comfortable with that, or do you like having your own kind of?
So it really depends on the song. There's been a few songs where like I'll be at work or something and I'll have no beat whatsoever in my head. I'll just have a tempo that I want to write to.
Ah, right.
And so I'll write a whole song with no beat, and then I'll go to my one producer. I have a few that people around here in Pittsburgh, there's some really talented beat makers and
Yeah, yeah, for
producers.
sure.
And so I'll go to my one friend Ethan or my other friend Cole, and I'll just say like, "Hey, I have this tempo. I'm thinking it's between this BPM," and they'll put together something. They'll make a few beats, and then we'll be like, "This is the one," and put it on. That's like my favorite way to make a song.
Interesting. I also like, I watched this like other podcast recently. It was the producer for I think he produced like Jay-Z, a couple of the OGs like way back.
Yeah, yeah,
And he was
yeah.
talking about how like everyone makes music in such a different way. When you're in
Yeah.
the booth, and how do you write? Like what's your process of writing? Are you one of those that write everything down like down
So
pat?
really, I guess with writing, it's usually like I like to have an idea. I freestyle
That's what
sometimes,
I usually do. I don't
but
really make music.
sometimes I'll write as well.
Yeah.
It's usually like I'll start out with something. So I'll write a whole song sometimes, but then there'll be other times where like the beats just I don't know. I'll just need something like a first two lines or something.
Right.
I'll write the first two lines just to start me off, and then I'll go freestyle from that kind of.
Man, that's dude. Freestyling is a fucking talent, bro. If you're able to actually do it, well,
I'm not the greatest at
I'm
it,
not.
but I'm
It's because
trying. You
it's
know what
because
I'm
you're
saying?
white, you know.
Yeah, I guess,
I'm
bro.
playing.
I guess.
No, honestly though, there's been a new wave and resurgence of like white rappers that can actually rap, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, I don't know. There's a lot of like, when you hear a white rapper, most of the time they're probably gonna be corny. Like, I mean, there's a couple like you're a good example. I don't think Jack Harlow is that corny, but he has a very specific like he type of music. It's
He
very
does.
tailor made for like a very niche and stuff.
It is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How much does that hurt, bro? The fucking neck tattoo.
This,
Yeah,
so these hurt way more.
yeah. Is
These
that
hurt
the?
way more.
Oh,
This,
this one. These.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So my two birds, they hurt way more than
Why?
the bust tattoo. So I feel like I don't know. It's kind of
Oh, the
coming,
collarbone.
yeah, straight up onto
Oh
my neck.
shit,
And this
bro.
one, dude, did not hurt.
Really?
Didn't
I was
hurt.
considering getting neck
I really
eventually.
like that arm sleeve.
Oh, appreciate it, man. I'm still feeling it. Still, I still got a lot
Yeah,
of space
I'm
here,
like
but
in the process.
yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I love
I got,
getting tatted,
I
man.
got a tattoo for the album. Bad Turn Good.
Hell
Dead
yeah,
Rose.
dude. You're gonna get filled. Are you gonna fill your whole body?
Mhm. I have a chest tattoo plan, a big ass eagle from here to
Dude,
here.
hell yeah. Pittsburgh got some good artists in general.
Dude,
Yeah, I
they
haven't been
really
there, but some of my good friends, one of my roommates for college was from Pittsburgh, and he would tell me all about like the sports culture there is like completely
yeah.
different, like Steeler Nation and everything like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think growing up in Pittsburgh, did it? Wait, did you grow up there first of all?
I did, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I've lived
cool.
in the same house, yeah, all my life.
Yeah, kind of same. Like I grew up in this area for most of my life.
Yeah.
Do you think music is big enough there to push you versus like if you were to be somewhere else? Do you think Pittsburgh was the a good choice for you, or would you have been somewhere else music wise?
So I love the people and the connections that I've made here. Like a
Yeah.
lot of friends who are great at music. I've met a ton of talented people here from Pittsburgh and stuff. But growth wise for myself, just it is, it's always good to get out of
Mm,
your city. here I know a lot of people. I feel like, I mean, there's nowhere, I'm not anywhere near reaching my max potential
Oh
of
yeah,
getting
you
people
still got a
from
lot of room.
Pittsburgh, yeah, exactly. But, there will be a limit eventually to
Yeah,
where I would say I'm not sure where I would have picked
yeah.
over Pittsburgh, but I like it here a lot.
Well, one day there will probably be an opportunity. That I
100%.
mean, around your area or our area, since we're both on the east, it'll probably be like New York, Chicago. No, not Chicago. Yeah, Chicago's not bad. Atlanta's got big
I
scene.
love Atlanta.
Atlanta has a
I've been there a few
huge scene,
times.
dude.
The
I met
culture there is crazy. It's really
Yes,
cool.
the rap culture too, specifically.
Amazing.
It's
Yeah.
very big, and like there's producers like everywhere you go there
Mhm.
and everything too, which is really nice.
But
What's your future?
speaking of,
What's your
go ahead.
future plans with your music and your just that specific side of everything?
So I would love to do something with music for my whole life. My
Yeah.
dad, the pictures behind me, like my dad was a pretty much
Oh
overseas
wow.
artist, and he was with a band called Royal Hunt from Denmark, and he's performed in
What?
Germany, Russia, Japan, all that. Yeah. So he
What?
was, I guess I kind of have like music in my blood. I'd go to sleep, like
That's
listening to
crazy.
through the
Yeah.
floor. I'd hear him singing all that. And I'm actually in his old studio right now. Like he
Oh
kind of got
wow.
out of it a little bit, and I came down here about a year ago, and I just bought a whole bunch of new equipment, couches, everything. I'm set up a little podcast table here.
Dude,
And
that's so cool, man, that you have that as a dad already. So you already
yeah,
have kind of that influence around.
yeah,
Makes it so
exactly.
much
I've been
easier.
around music since I was one here. Like this is a article.
DC
This is
Flavor
this is
Vibes
the
Live.
studio.
Wow, that's so
That's
cool, dude.
that's
That's you.
that's me, my brother, my dad, my mom. Yeah, that's literally like right here.
Wow, that goes mad hard. That's
It
so
is
dope.
cool, dude. I don't know, just like I definitely have a connection with music because of
How
him.
how's your dad been through your endeavors with music?
So he's been supportive. I used to
Okay.
like strictly rap, to be honest, and like I realized that like that was a year and a half ago. I feel like
Yeah.
everyone,
Everyone goes through that phase, kind
yeah,
of.
exactly. And I was kind of like, this isn't me, I guess. Like it is, I can rap 100%, but I like putting a heartfelt message on a song. If you like listen to the album, all those songs have meanings and stuff like that.
I feel like a lot of well, besides if you're going outside of like pop, TikTok trends and stuff, but a lot of I'm trying to think. I think a lot of rappers are well, not a lot, but some rappers do stick to that. Like who do you think is your biggest rap influences, or just
I used to
influences in
have
general? Yeah.
so influences in general. I have it in my notes, like my
Oh
top
shit.
four. Yeah, just because like honestly, I was
You
waiting for
seem like a
someone to kind of like
lyricist type. You seem like the type to like
yeah,
lyricist.
exactly. So like my top four, this was like a month or two ago. My top four influences is so with rap, I used to, JID.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
really like JID. I like Comethazine as well.
Oh,
And
Comethazine good.
yeah, on Comethazine on the beats. I use
Yeah, that's
Comethazine
what I was
beats
about to say. He's more of a beat
for sure.
oriented, a little bit more
Yeah,
of the new wave, anyways. Yeah.
100%. And you heard of Northside Benji at all?
Mm-mm.
Really talented artist, and I got into him
Interesting.
about a year ago, and I feel like he got me kind of changing my flows, I guess. I feel like he might be
Ah.
part of the reason why I started like singing. I started listening to his music. I was like, I want to try something like this.
Yeah. I like
And
that
then,
more too. There's more variety in it. But yeah, who else?
exactly, yeah. And then REO Speedwagon. I love REO
Mario
Speedwagon a
Speedwagon.
lot. It's an old
Interesting.
band, but like the dude's voice, I don't know. There's some
Yeah.
of their like melodies and stuff like that, and like just I don't know. I
That's how
kind of like
that's the artists that make it out is the ones that can go out of just one genre, like one specific niche. Although I will say there are a few people who literally are just not
strict.
lucky, but yeah, they're like I mean, if you listen to a Lil Baby song, it's gonna sound like Lil Baby. Like the moment you already
Yeah.
know it's the same kind of type of beat. Same with Da Baby too. He made that like what is it, the triplet flow? He
Mhm.
made that really hard. That's a hard. Have you ever tried to do triplets? That's really tough.
So I guess maybe, but I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure.
so
Maybe.
it's the baby type beats. So if you play the baby type beat and you try to hop on that, because I like freestyling too. That shit is hard as fuck. Because it's
On
like
the
it's like a weird flow. It's like
yeah.
not like your traditional 1 2 1 2 or 1 2
Okay,
3
I
4.
get you. I get
Yeah.
you.
It's
Yeah.
1 2 3 1 2 3. So it's like a little
Okay.
bit different.
Okay.
But yeah. So when you were little though, what age did you find rap specifically? Because we're probably about the same age. You might be a little bit younger than me.
How old are you?
I'm 25. How old are you?
I'm 20
You're 20? Bro,
years
it's the
old.
tattoos, dog.
Yeah,
I
no, I
thought you were
know, dude. Yeah.
24. Dude,
Yeah.
what?
I'm
Well,
20.
20. Okay, so well, still then you kind of at your age that hip hop has always been
Yeah,
kind of
always.
been
So it
big.
was
Yeah, yeah.
probably I mean, my dad, yeah, he was a rock star, but like I never got into rock
Rock,
too
really?
crazy, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But so I guess I started listening to like Kid Cudi back in like
Wow, classic. Yeah, yeah. Good Cuddy,
fifth
like back
grade.
then.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
fifth, sixth grade or something. I remember my dad, he used to be like, turn that shit off, you know? Like,
Ah,
yeah, he's like, why are you
good.
listening to rap? He used to hate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I guess fifth, sixth grade, I
Damn, you're
got in.
fucking inked up for 20, bro. I'm
I got like
jealous.
15, 16. I'm going to get one in like an hour.
Nice. How do your parents feel about it?
So it's weird. My dad has a tattoo,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and
same with
like
me.
he cares way more than my mom. And my mom is
Wow.
not inked up at all.
Wow, that's
But
crazy.
yeah, it used to be like I'd tell them, I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go get a tattoo. They'd kind
Yeah.
of complain a little bit, but now I just like go get a tattoo, come
And then
home,
tell
show
them.
them, like, here's this, and they're just like,
Too
"Oh,
late
okay,
now. Yeah, I can't do
yeah,
anything,
you know
right?
what I'm saying?
No, I feel
Exactly.
that. Dang, that's crazy that you're so young. That's also another thing I'm noticing. In the field of music and TikTok or anything where it's a creative field, it's
Yeah.
getting younger and younger. Like, what age did you start and you really took it seriously more?
So honestly, dude, I got into music about 2 years ago,
Okay,
but
so you're
the
18.
social media,
Hmm.
I since I was in, I want to say eighth grade,
For real?
I
Whoa.
used to, so I owned a page with 400,000 followers since I was in like 10th grade. So yeah, I started this page and then grew it all throughout high school. And by like 10th grade, I was making $500 a day selling promotions on my
What
big
page is
Instagram.
this? Or can I
It
say
was
it?
it was a meme page on Instagram, and it had
Nice.
400,000 followers. I grew it from the ground up. I had a great fan people on there. It was all that, and I
Did you
sold.
sell it? Oh, you sold it?
No, I sold ads on the page and like made
Nice.
money through. So I was doing that all throughout high school, and I was really good at marketing. Like I go to college for
What?
marketing and business now, so
Oh
I kind of
yeah.
like already
That's my degree.
that
Yeah.
door. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait, so what happened to the page? Was it an Instagram page? Or what kind of
Was yeah, and I got banned because I got paid a lot of money for an ad, and it wasn't like it wasn't
a
the best
legit good
ad,
ad?
I
Yeah,
guess. It
yeah,
was
yeah.
a
Some
little bit
sketch
illicit,
shit.
I guess, explicit, yeah.
Well, I would do some shit like that, honestly. Well, that's
Dude,
all.
it
Oh,
was
oh,
amazing. I
you were
did not
making
need a job.
money. You were
I, did,
hustling at a young
I
age.
sold, bro. I sold shoes. Like I used to sell kicks heavy. That's what I used to be known for
So you're a
in Pittsburgh.
hustler. Wait, so
Yeah,
when okay, get me into this world because I had a cousin that used to date a guy who was really like renowned for flipping shoes, right?
yeah.
So how do you get the shoes? First of all, are you one of those like are you what is it? I forgot the term, but like you will like wait for when the moment it drops.
So I've legitimately gotten I sold shoes heavy for like 4 years, and within that 4 years, I think I got one shoe for retail. I never
Oh
ever
shit.
like bought shoes from retail or Nike. I
So where
just
do you
never
buy it from?
tried. Like aftermarket
Okay,
sells
so
stuff
like
like that. Yeah.
what's a good one? Would it be StockX?
Nah,
I was
like
about to say.
Goat. It's yeah, like Goat's the best
Goat
one.
is fire.
Also, like,
I buy from Goat.
yeah, I like Goat a lot. There's also like a lot of people in my area. I'd go to conventions.
Oh.
Like I'd get prices where I'd still be able to give people good prices.
Oh,
And
so you
like
got a little business mind. That's good, bro.
yeah, that's kind of what I grew. That's how I got into all that stuff, just all these aspects. So
Now you got
I
to take all that and use it towards your music.
hundred
Well,
percent.
right now you have some good social media following on Instagram at least with your music.
Yeah,
But you got to push everything else on it. But I was gonna ask you. I noticed that some of your reels they have the thriller, whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Use that.
I don't post on Triller, but
Okay.
like I'll use the app to record because I don't like I feel like it's a little with unreleased music at least. Because with the Triller app,
Interesting.
you can like put the song into your notes, an unreleased song, and then put it into Triller, but you can't do that with
Oh,
like TikTok, you know?
because I was curious because I was like Triller kind of sucks. I
Oh
was like,
yeah, no, I
I
don't
was
post anything. It's just like to have the unreleased song
Do
on
you
the
have a
video.
TikTok? You seem like a TikTok
I
kid.
do, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you seem
I
like
have a
you'd be big on there.
TikTok. Nah, only like
No?
500 followers.
What?
Yeah, nah.
I feel like
Yeah,
you.
my Instagram, bro, it isn't like all my music. My Instagram I've had since I was 2015, and that I've had that Instagram through the time I had the meme page, through the time I sold all those shoes. I used to be really
Dang,
big into fashion, so it's like I have a ton of different niches at some over time. So there's a lot of people
that's
on my
crazy.
Instagram. There's probably like 10,000 inactive people. of
Oh,
my
that's
followers,
crazy.
but they're all
How?
real. Like, I've never bought followers, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just the past like 8 years I've had that page, and like they're
That's the same thing with me. I've had my page for so fucking long that
exactly,
I
yeah.
I probably had my page maybe longer than you, because I'm
Really?
well maybe the same because you said that you started really young too, so it might
Yeah,
be
I
the
think
same.
so. I might have. I started that. I know if I go into my settings and see when
Yeah.
I started my page, it's like 2013, but it wasn't Krispy Klay. I used to run like, I don't know. Even when I was younger, I used to post pictures of cars when I was 11 and like market. Yeah,
Nice.
when I was 11, I'd like have like a little car page, kind of
Oh,
like.
that's sick, dude.
Yeah, I was always really into that.
It's crazy that you can make money from almost anything now, like with the meme
Dude, yeah,
pages and shit. Like that's
yeah.
crazy, and just
I
selling
know.
promo. I think that's
I
so
know,
cool.
bro. The age of you can make money with anything now,
Yo, for
dude.
real, bro. And okay, so when you were little, you're 20, so you're 5 years younger. What was your like favorite cartoons? I'm trying to like base where you're at.
So like regular show
Oh, dude,
was
I still
big.
watch that shit,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Regular show is great. Like
bro.
Chapter.
Uh,
Courage the dog.
you know about Cartoon Network dying?
Yeah, dude, I
So
was sad.
sad,
I like you kind
bro.
of saw that and I was like, damn, that is pretty like actually kind of
Yeah.
sad.
All right, so Courage the Cowardly Dog, that's a classic. Okay, so you watch a lot of
Yeah.
shit my age, like my group.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then I mean, of course, not SpongeBob isn't Cartoon Network, but of
Yeah,
course
SpongeBob goes
SpongeBob.
hard. SpongeBob goes hard.
Yeah, always. Like
Yeah.
my dad still watches that shit. It'll be on the TV or
Ah,
something. He'll just be kind of like chilling.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. It's nice to see some people who like. Sometimes I'll meet like now I'm doing these podcasts. Sometimes I'll go to college campuses and I'll do it there and like live ones.
Dude, I was watching yours. I
Oh
think that's
yeah,
awesome.
thanks,
Yeah, I was
man. I
going through the
appreciate
picture. I think
that.
that's really cool.
I just filmed one yesterday like that, and
Okay.
I would meet freshmen, and they're 18, right? And then
Yeah.
they tell me about like what shows they grew up on stuff, and I'm like, dude, I haven't heard any of these.
You
Like,
don't even know
yeah,
what they
which
are.
is what's crazy.
Give me an example. What were they saying? Is
I
there
mean,
anyone
like, I mean, some of them I genuinely don't even know. I know of Steven's Universe or whatever.
Yeah, dude, I know of that, but I
Yeah,
never
I see.
watched
That
that.
wasn't really my wave. Like,
No,
I
me
think I
neither.
stopped watching during that time. Like, I think the last show on Cartoon Network where I was about to grow out of it was The Adventures of Flipjack and like those shows during that time period.
Adventures of what was it like?
Something
The dog, the
Flipjack.
dog,
No,
and
it's like some like weird animation where it's like a pirates and they're trying to like get candy or some
okay.
shit.
No, I don't
It's really trippy. It's definitely not made for just kids. Like it was
remember
really
like Finn and Jake. I think it was
yes.
Adventure
So
Time. Is that what
Finn
it
and
was?
Jake and yes. So Adventure Time. That was right at the cutoff of when I was gonna stop because
Yeah,
the
that's
regular
about
show was my shit and that was on during that time too. I still
100%.
watch the regular show. Well, back when I used to get stoned as fuck, that was my go-to like show.
Just watch it, put
Oh
it
my
on.
god, yeah. You just put it on and you just be sitting there like in a hole.
Yeah, dude, I
That,
don't
that
think I've watched regular show in a while.
yeah,
Is it
same dude.
possible anymore? Like, are you still able to watch it at all?
I think it's on Hulu.
Okay.
It's on one of the streaming services. What are you watching right now?
Like what
Yeah,
show?
yeah, yeah.
So I like crime shows, like investigation, psychological shows. So like I'm
Interesting.
watching
Every lady right now is so wet.
every what?
Every lady is so wet because girls fucking love that shit.
Yeah,
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 they
bro.
really do, dude.
Dude,
Mr. Popular over there, bro.
yo, I'm in an interview right now. I gotta call you back. You're cool. See you. All right, all right, I got you.
Dang,
All right, sorry,
you got everybody hitting you up.
bro. It's I don't know, dude.
That's what happens when you
It's
live
kind of
somewhere and you got all the homies and stuff. I know how it is.
yeah, no, for real.
But
He's out, that's one of my good friends, Tiger. He's out in Edinburgh, going to college.
oh, for real, that's cool. And then, yo, have you noticed this yet? You're at the age where you're about to start noticing it, but as you get older, people start just like separating like
Oh yeah,
naturally
I've
and
noticed
shit, bro.
that. Yeah,
It's so
dude.
weird. And then like I moved back to town, and then I became close again with some people, and then
Yeah.
like some people, the moment that someone moves out of town, it's just like damn, like
I
you
know.
barely see
Yeah,
them.
I
It's
had
so
a
sad.
best friend not all high school, but like 2 years. We go on trips together, like back to back all summer, just doing whatever together. And then he just
Yeah.
dipped to Ohio, and I try to
Oh,
call him
Ohio.
still.
Where in
What?
Ohio? Poor kid.
Yeah, real shit, like nowhere, like
Dude,
literally.
Ohio, I've been to Ohio like 2 times. It kind of sucks.
Bro, yeah,
There's like
yeah,
nothing there. The weather's kind of shitty.
bro.
I went to
Yeah.
a Machine Gun Kelly concert at Cleveland, and
Okay.
the moment I walked out of it, I was just like, bro, there's like nothing here, and it's like
Nothing to
really
do.
shitty. Yeah, yeah, and it's kind of
Yeah.
like dangerous too. I was like, damn. How's Pittsburgh? Like,
It's like in the middle a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's a pretty big
Weather-wise,
city.
it's
Yeah,
definitely yeah, it's like it's a decently sized city, but weather-wise, it's pretty much just like what
yeah,
you'd expect,
drawing.
honestly.
Yeah,
And then with crime and like dangerous wise,
is
it's
it
getting worse.
dangerous?
It's getting worse, bro.
Yeah, that's
It's
how a
getting
lot of the big cities are, though.
dude, it's like kind of like yeah, it's getting the
Yeah,
past like 2, 3 years, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's how Charlotte in North Carolina, Charlotte, our big city. That's kind of how it is there. If you're out in the outskirts, but with Pittsburgh, what if you're in Pittsburgh? What's like the go-to food that you have to get?
Huh.
Like, what are you guys
Man.
known for, or just that in the area?
From Manny's.
What is it? What
From Mantis
the
is
fuck is
like a
that?
Pittsburgh based, like I feel like that's probably one of the most famous restaurants in Pittsburgh.
Oh shit! What do they
But
serve?
it's like so the main thing, it's called like the Pittsburgher or something. It's like a burger patty, it's got fries, coleslaw, different types. It's like a giant sandwich,
What?
but it's good.
That
It's
sounds
good.
amazing. I'm trying
It's
to
really good.
like I'm trying to convince myself. I like traveling, so I want to like see other cities, and I want to go to Pittsburgh. I
Yeah.
I want to go to a lot of like the places that people don't put on the top of their list because I've already kind of been to those. I want to go to
And
Pittsburgh.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
go to There's another spot that's like completely random. Fuck, it's oh, not completely random, but I want to go to Philly.
Yeah,
I've never been to
yeah. That's an
Philadelphia.
experience. I've been there
Yeah,
twice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what places do you like outside of Pittsburgh?
So I've been honestly like I've traveled a good bit, but
You're
I'd
still young though.
say my favorite trip I've ever been on was Grand Canyon and Arizona to Sedona.
Dude, that
We
sounds
went
so
to
good. Fun.
it was breathtaking, bro. Whenever I first walked up to it, it was the only time in my life I actually felt my air in my lungs just go. Like I was like, it's
You never seen a girl that made you do that?
mm-mm. No, not yet, man.
Not
Not
yet,
yet.
bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're still young, man. You got so much time. Don't
But yeah, real shit. But and then like that trip we came back, we went through Sedona. It's this like
I
town
know
in
Sedona.
Arizona.
Yeah, or I've heard of it.
And dude, we got these 4x4s, like them quad kind of things, and we just flew
What?
through the desert all day. It
Dude,
was so
is it very hilly? Cause that'd be scary.
it's very rocky, hilly, and
Bro,
then
I'd
it's
be so
also
terrified.
flat. There's like tons of flatness,
Okay,
and then
okay.
there's also just rocks everywhere.
Dude, I have not going four wheeling yet. I'm kind of scared. I feel like I'm gonna fucking bust my
I'd
ass.
say like if you're gonna go four-wheeling, get them razor things. It's like the
Yeah,
ones with the
yeah,
roof, the
the
full roof.
smaller ones. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
Okay, interesting.
those are fun as
Have you,
hell.
I wanna get on that, but I haven't gone snowboarding in a long time.
I have never been snow. Well,
Never
I mean,
been?
I guess maybe like once, but like nothing
Yeah.
like crazy.
Same.
Yeah,
I've only gone once and I'm like, dang, it's so weird that I something so fun I haven't really made time to
yeah,
do.
made time to do it.
Yeah. That's the
Near,
thing that happens too. You get so busy as life
mhm.
goes on and shit, especially with you making music. Are you doing another side job
So
on top of
yeah,
that?
I work for a company. Whenever I was in high school at in 12th grade, yeah, I think I was a senior, and I told you about the meme page and like
Yeah, yeah,
marketing,
yeah.
and everyone knew me for that in school. Like my principal, it was just
Wow.
like, yeah, he's a social media guy. So there was a company came to my school and was like, hey, we're looking for a marketer, and then my principal was like, it was one day, had no idea of it. I was in class, I get a call from my principal, and he was like, hey, we have a whole company down here. Like, I just referred them to you. They want to come talk to you. And there was this German guy named Jurgen and his wife, and they offered me a full-time salary job and pay for my
And
college,
how
like
how old were you at this time?
17.
Damn, bro.
Dude, I
That's
know. I was
crazy.
blessed, completely blessed by that opportunity. I still
That's
work there
crazy.
until I'm done with college.
Oh, you're working there at that company.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
How many hours you put in there?
So they're really good with like my school schedule and stuff. I have like Monday and Wednesday off for school for like
Mm,
class and stuff like that. So say 22 hours a week or
okay.
so.
And it's marketing
You
gig,
Yeah, marketing, and I run like their website. No, I don't run their website, but like
manage
I'm pretty
it, kind
much
of keep up with it.
manage, a lot
Yeah.
of the social media and
Wow,
stuff.
man. Good hustle, man. It's good. You got a good head on your shoulders. You're
Thank you, bro.
20,
Thank
not
you.
even 21 yet. You can't even legally drink.
I'm a young 22. I
Oh,
just
for
turned 20.
real?
Yeah, I
Yo,
was
that shit
19.
is crazy, bro. Like, that girl, Alyssa, that I found you from, she's also fucking like 20. And I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, so
young.
many people that are like, I'm in contact with or that I'll meet and stuff. I don't view any of you guys as
As
younger
a
than me, but
Yeah.
you guys are like, yeah, I can't even drink yet legally. And I'm just like, what the
Yeah, dude,
fuck?
I can't go to no bar.
Dude,
Nah.
and another thing that I learned, and this is a little lesson. Well, right now you're fine. You
Mhm.
you do you, but the moment that you get like I'm gonna say like 23, bro. Set your are you dating anyone before I say this? All right, cool.
No.
So set your dating apps to like 21 up because
Yeah.
there's a drastic difference between not being able to take a girl for to get drinks. Like I've
Mm.
noticed that now, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I had to like make that
Okay.
change. I'm
Yeah,
like
that makes
21 to
sense.
29 now, because then if a girl like you want to just hang out, it's kind of like you don't know what to.
Yeah, you
You
don't
don't
know
want
what
to
to
be like, yeah,
expect.
let's just do Netflix. Like,
Yeah, I get you 100%. I've had that. Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's also, well, you're freshly out of high school for a year now, 2 years,
I've been out of high school for 3 years.
three
I graduated when I
years.
was 17. I
What
was
the
really young.
fuck?
I was really
Wow.
young. Yeah.
So what you're 2002?
2020. I'm 2002 when I
Yeah,
was born.
2002. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. Your
yeah.
email. That's crazy. I mean, 5 years. That's not too bad. So when you're in Pittsburgh as
Mhm.
someone that at that age, what do you guys do for fun there? Like you're
Dude,
going out with the boys. What are you doing?
I've been in. Oh, if I'm going out with the
Or
guys,
like
like,
what's just like the go-to? I
dude,
know you're
it's like
busy, but
it's always something with music, bro. It
oh yeah,
literally is. It's like, yeah, if we're gonna get the guys together and do something,
let's make
we'll
some
get some
music.
drinks. We'll get some drinks, or we'll come over here to my
Hell
studio.
yeah.
Like, I mean, this is so like, this is pretty much it. I have that big ass light there. Here,
That's actually a big studio though.
here, I'll like,
That's got a lot of space.
yeah, dude. Here, so there's couches here,
Bro, whoa.
and I come
Yeah.
this way. There's a desk. Come around here.
Nice. There's a lot of space there because my friend's studio is similar to yours, how it's like just like sofa, like just shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But his is in a storage unit. So it's
Okay.
like it's like a little like tight.
A little smaller,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Dude, that's crazy how it just you figure out your talent, you just throw shit together and you just start doing it.
Dude, it worked. We built me and my friend Jake and my ex, we built a booth
Nice.
over in the corner and stuff like
Nice.
big wood plot. Like, yeah, we put it together. It's nice. We
Panels
paint-
or curtains? What do you use for
it's wood. So we put like here, I'll just show you too,
Yeah.
real quick. Honestly, just oh, I just dropped the picture off the wall. That's great. So, here. So like, yeah,
Damn,
it's
this
pretty
room
much
is big, bro. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
like here when you go in,
Wow.
you can see like through. So like when the
Is
mic's
that is
in,
that plexiglass right there, or is that just like
it's
you?
actual glass.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Damn,
honestly, I
y'all got
love
like
it,
a
man.
legit fucking setup.
Mhm. Dude,
Yo,
I
I'm
love
gonna have
it
to
down
tell
there.
my roommate about that. He might have to make one. That's dope.
Hell yeah, bro. And
So-
dude, if you ever come to Pittsburgh, definitely we're gonna have to link.
Yo, we gotta make some music as shits and giggles. I'm
Yeah.
not talented like that. Like I'm really not. But I make some of the goofy because I can impersonate voices. So
Okay.
I have this one song which I can never release because this was like 2015 or 16, and I said a word in it that during this day and age you can't say anymore.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So, but I did it in a Lil Uzi Vert voice, and the
Okay.
way that he had his auto tune set up was just
Yeah.
like
It was
crispy.
like right on.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah, I get
perfect.
you.
Yeah, so we goof around like me and him, but he actually he's really talented. He's not a talent like he doesn't rap or anything, but he's really
Yeah.
talented engineer and producer.
Okay.
He's got a name for himself here in this area, but we're still he's the thing about producing, and you're more focused on your rap career, right? Do you produce for people?
100%.
Like other
Yeah,
people?
I do produce. Yeah, that's
Okay.
like so. That's kind of what I do as like a side gig beside for my job.
Yeah,
because
just
I
make a
don't
little
make much
extra.
money off. I don't make much money off music currently,
Facts.
like
And
actual streams.
and you know how to do it, so why not make
Mhm.
some and help other
Exactly,
people
yeah.
out? Yeah, so
Exactly.
he is not on the rap side. He's just purely on the producing
Great
side.
producer. Yeah.
So the thing about that he told me about, like if you're trying to make it out there, because you know the royalties is how you get paid, all that stuff. So
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
more
yeah.
times they get streams, you get a little bit of money. So we're just waiting for that one person that actually pops off. Because
I get you.
yeah, there's been about 2 or 3 that had big 1 hit or 2 hits,
That
but
he's
not.
produced.
Yes,
Okay,
one
yeah.
of them went pretty viral on TikTok, and so
Right.
I was just like, but the thing about I noticed about rappers, and you probably will relate to this, to a degree, and everyone's different. You could be on the end of like, do you know who Russ is?
Mhm.
So Russ just throws out music like every week.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
constantly. And then there's the other end that's almost an over perfectionist where
Yeah.
he'll have like a million songs you'll never hear in your life.
Yeah, yeah.
And it takes him forever to pick that song that like, oh, this is good enough to release. Like,
I get you.
yeah. So like That's always something too. Like we'll know super talented people, but they'll never release the music.
Actually released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
I
Where are you on the spectrum of that?
about like I'm getting into dropping more music. So like
Okay.
I used to kind of be on to like, I'll just
Save
post
it.
something once
Just
every three
yeah.
months, something I'll have a ton of songs. But I don't know, the past 2 days, I think I recorded 12 songs. Like, and that's actually like really good for me.
Yeah.
It's usually a lot better, but or that's usually sorry, that's more than usual.
Yeah. Would you ever go into the whole like? Well, I mean, TikTok is such a wide term, but
Hmm.
would you go
Yeah.
into the field of making a song that you know will hit on TikTok?
So
Because
like
that's
I've
different.
never like tried to
Yeah.
like I've never sat down and been like, okay, this is gonna be a TikTok
It's
song.
got to
But
be
like I've
really catchy.
definitely made music that like I've heard after and I've been like, this could be a sound on
Yes.
TikTok.
Yeah, you have a song in your newest album that is catchy. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I
There's a
have it.
few of them.
I have this specific one in my playlist though. Crispy Clay. I believe it is Sober October because it's very like it has a rhythm and it says the same type of lyrics over and over kind of
Yeah,
beat,
yeah,
so it's
yeah,
easier to
yeah.
catch on to. I like When I'm Down. That's the song that I found you and like that was my fave. That was my
Hell
fave.
yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And so
Thank you,
you've been
bro.
making music for 2 years. I'm looking at your whole little like setup of songs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your first one was Moods.
Yeah, that was the album. The
Oh,
first
first album. First song is I Might.
Yeah, that was the first song. That song, Loki. I'm probably gonna delete that song, honestly. That's so old. I don't know. It's
Oh,
so
good. Dude, how do you feel about like a bunch of like Spotify or even SoundCloud like or rappers and shit like they buy streams? Like that's a thing, right?
That is a thing, yeah.
That's
Like I
crazy.
don't it's like the only thing I think of when it comes to that is like you're cheating yourself. Like
Yeah. It's kind of
you're
like
I
buying
mean, because
followers.
it kind of like it will hurt it will hurt your page as well because like
True.
Instagram notices that and they will not put your page
That's
onto
true.
other things, so like it's all just all it should all be natural
It's also
because
obvious too. Like you have one
yeah,
song that's like 200K and then every
yeah.
other song is like 100.
And it's
Like,
also what the hell is the point of spending money to get fake streams?
true.
Because it
I
doesn't do any benefit for you whatsoever.
although I have heard, I don't know if this is true, but I have heard of like certain rappers that that have already when they did sign to a label already, the
Mhm.
label did pay to boost their like numbers and stuff. I've heard of that.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. I'm not like a label. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Would you ever sign to a label? Are you opposed?
I'm not opposed, but it
Yeah.
has to be whenever I'm like, I don't know. I
Ready
don't
and
know. Yeah, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Ready and also am making some sort of money. So I don't want to sign some stupid deal.
Yeah.
I just want to wait until I'm already making money with music and then maybe
I think labels get a bad rap, but I understand why they do. Because
yeah.
like there is a lot of people who've been fucked over, but like at the same time, they if you can sign to a right one, they do a lot of work for you. Because like
Oh,
all you gotta do is
100%.
just produce music, and they're the one pushing everything for you.
If you sign to the right one, you're golden.
Yes,
Yeah, you're
yes,
definitely golden.
that's a good example of like Post Malone. After
Yeah,
he signed, he blew up like a motherfucker. Cause
there's this guy in Pittsburgh. I used to sell him shoes. His name is Fed the God.
oh,
And he started making music probably like 5, 6 years ago, but I was selling him shoes maybe 2, 3 years ago. And he just signed to Taylor Gang, like Wiz. He be chilling with
what?
Wiz. Yeah, this was just like a
That's
year ago. He makes
crazy.
music with Juicy J, Taylor, or Taylor Gang or Wiz, all them.
Who's like the notable Pittsburgh artists, musicians of all time?
Um,
Because like,
Definitely Mac Miller. Definitely.
yes,
I
yes, yes,
feel like
yes.
Mac, Wiz, and more on the younger side, Jimmy Wapo.
Interesting. Mac, I remember he had a big influence in North Carolina, my area actually, because one
Oh,
of his
really?
first places he ever toured was in Carborough, North Carolina, and he went to Greensboro, and he had an impact in Greensboro too because this is where I live.
Yeah.
And there's an artist really famous here that does like amazing graffiti, and when he passed away, he did this like beautiful mural. If you search up Mac Miller mural, it's the one
Yeah,
here.
yeah. We
And
have one. We have one in
oh
Pittsburgh
yeah,
too,
you
a
guys
giant
have to
one.
have a one. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The mom, Mac's mom, contacted that guy who made that mural to go, I think, to Pittsburgh or to somewhere to do a mural there.
What a
To
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Because
and
I
the
know
guy's from
that's kind
Greensboro.
of I think it's kind of fresh too. I know like the
Yeah, it
one
might be the same guy who did it because he's
could be,
really
yeah.
fucking good. He did this other one of like Billie Eilish here in Greensboro that's like
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, Wiz. I forgot Wiz is from Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I like it's been so long that like Wiz was just like on top of the game that I haven't even like thought of him in a
Yeah, I know, I
minute.
know.
That's crazy. He had a very specific flow. Is there? Do you think Pittsburgh has a specific flow, like with music, like with rap specifically? Like you know how you go to New York, all New York rappers, it's that
Yeah.
drill, that New York
Yeah.
drill. If you go to
Yeah.
LA, it's that laid back, like
100%.
YG and stuff.
Yeah.
Does Pittsburgh have its own little flair?
Honestly, like
North
some
Carolina doesn't.
I would say no here,
Yeah,
to be honest. I feel like
yeah.
there's a lot of versatility here.
Yeah, because if you the moment you step in Detroit, all of it sounds the same. Every
Yeah,
single rapper
yeah.
sounds the
I
same.
know, I
Yeah,
know.
dude.
I know
It's
that Rio de Youngin type flow or
yeah, it's
something.
cool the
Yeah.
first few times you're listening to like T Grizz or something. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, and then you
Yeah.
keep listening. You're like, oh my god, it's all the same.
I know. I know what you mean.
Who do you think is the
100%.
most overrated rapper right now?
Oh man.
Most overrated, most underrated that are mainstreams.
So honestly, like this is hard. Like
Yeah,
honestly, whenever the baby was up, like he isn't. I literally was like, why are people listening to this? I don't know.
he's from Charlotte. He's from
Oh,
Charlotte.
yeah, he is, isn't he? All his, I don't know. Like I'm not hating, but all his music to me sounds the
Sounds the same.
side.
It does sound the
Yeah.
same.
So like
Absolutely.
I'd say him, I guess, on the overrated. I feel like, but then like underrated. I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can give you one like a solid
I
answer.
You know, I don't think he's underrated at all because he's obviously making a fuck ton of money. Everyone knows who he is, and he has big ass bangers. But the music that people don't listen to of his is underrated, in my opinion, is Future. Because
Okay.
like the
Yeah.
biggest Future songs, yeah, they're bops. But he actually, like, if you actually dive into his
Yeah,
archives,
good.
he has
Yeah.
low key kind of like I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I used to not like Future at all, actually, because I was one of those guys that were like. I tried so hard to stick to being an old head. I was like, no, like I'm gonna stick to just like the OG. What was it like? J. Cole,
Yeah. Yeah.
Eminem, Kendrick, like the like old school. And then
I get that.
my roommate, who's actually older than me, and because he's producing music, especially trap music, he started like showing me like Young Thug, like all the like during that time period of like the mumble rap and all that, and I was like, you
Yeah.
know what, it's not as bad as I thought. It's actually pretty good. It's about the beats more now, I think.
Yeah, it is. What do
Yeah.
you feel? How do you feel about Yeet?
Oh, he's so new to me that I haven't formed a full opinion on it.
Okay, I get
Yeah,
you.
I've
I
literally listened to like
first
two songs.
at first I was like, I don't know how anyone could like this. Like, but oh my gosh, man, the past like 4 months, I really got into it. Like, and his music is,
I'll have to put it.
yeah, he's honestly
Interesting.
like one of the goats in my
How
opinion.
how do you feel about British drill rap?
I've never got into it too much. I've never really
Really?
listened. Like, I mean, like,
It's really different.
not like British, but like UK. Or
Yes.
like, yeah. So like, I like Dusty Locane.
Yeah, okay. They got so the
Is he
reason
British or is he?
I honestly don't even know.
Do you know
I
you
think
don't know who
he's
Dusty Locane is,
yeah,
or
no, I don't know who that is.
it's Pop Smoke's cousin, and
Oh,
he's yeah. So I think he's blood, but he was right. Yeah, so he sounds like Pop Smoke,
I love Pop Smoke, bro.
dude. Look up Dusty Locane
Okay.
whenever you're like after this. Yeah, like
I
put him
wonder
something.
Dusty.
It's
Oh, I see
Locane.
him. I see him.
Okay. Yeah, dude. He has.
Interesting.
You heard of the Lil Mabu or like that new like younger artist?
Nah.
Okay, okay. He's like a
Lil.
drill. He's like a drill rapper. I thought
Oh,
maybe you
Lil,
would.
I found him.
But
Interesting. Drill's
he
really fascinating to me. It's very like it makes me want to like go outside and shoot somebody. And
yeah.
I've never even had like shot a gun. Just
That's
like
just how it makes you feel, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's how comethazine makes me feel, bro.
Yo, yes,
So
yes.
anytime I'm like going to the gym or I'm getting hyped up about something, I'm putting on Spin Back by Comethazine or literally any Comethazine song.
We used to Zoran and I, my roommate, the one who does
Yeah.
music, he was heavily influenced by the wave of I think it was like XXX who
Mhm.
then passed, and then also like literally Juice who also passed,
Yeah,
Lil
yeah.
Peep who also passed, and then
Oh, bro.
Mac who also passed. It was like all within those 2 years, which is so
It's been
tragic.
a lot of deaths, bro.
Yeah, and it sucks because I feel, in my opinion, that it's happening to rappers. Not saying that any rapper deserves to die or anything like that, but it always happens to rappers that are like that make music that actually has somewhat meaning to it,
Yeah,
just not like
yeah.
a goof rapper. But then again, there's so many deaths in general, we can't really say that.
You can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
they're
get you.
yeah, but
100%.
yeah, like the recent one with PNB Rock. That's it. Crazy, bro.
Crazy, dude.
Well,
Seriously.
it was his girlfriend that put their location.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it's pretty
know.
dumb, man. That's also the thing about flex culture. Do you think that you're being in a rap? Well, you're still kind of new to it, but do you think that flex culture, like being like, you know, once you get a label, you gotta buy a chain, you gotta buy that. Do you
Yeah, I
think you'll
get
be
you.
influenced by
So,
that?
like, I'll literally, I don't know. I'm not one to like crazy, if I've flexed before,
Yeah, everybody
like
has.
so, of course, but like I definitely don't think it's gonna be like a thing that I'm like about
Yeah.
because that's kind of sometimes how you do get involved in getting robbed, shit like
Yes.
that. And also like I don't know, I'm simple. Like I used to throw on crazy outfits and try to look like,
Yeah.
expensive, whatever. But now you'll really catch me wearing like some
That's how
blank
I
plain
am, dude.
stuff. Yeah,
Except for shoes. I'm a shoe boy.
I
I
am
like
too. Yeah.
shoes. Yeah. What's
It'll
your favorite
yeah,
pair?
I don't even know. I have a lot of shoes.
Oh, you have a
I don't
lot.
sell shoes anymore, but I probably have like 30 pairs. I'd probably say
Damn.
my favorite pair is my off-white Chicago ones because I've had them
Dude,
since
I'm so
dude,
jealous.
if I can run upstairs and show you some kicks right now, dude.
Dude, you might have to. But when
I'll
we
do.
close this podcast, that's the last thing we're gonna do.
Okay.
Because
What time are you thinking? Because about like 5:15.
let's well, we can
I could
just do it right now. Just let's show me the shoes. We'll
all
close it
right.
up. Yeah.
All right.
Oh no. How many you said you have 16 tattoos?
Yeah, I got 16. So I got let me plug this in really quick. I have my left arm pretty much majority done. And
Nice.
then I have here, I could do like a little tour, I guess. I got this on my hand for my family. It's
Oh, nice.
they're CCMD, so Clayton Carson,
Yeah, so like the
Michelle
whole
Vaughn.
fam. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my neck, I got my arm.
Oh,
That
is that your dog or is that just a dog?
oh, it's just a Doberman.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna get
sick.
a Doberman whenever I move out here very soon. Got the
Nice.
snake. This is matching with a girl, and this is shouldn't be.
Are you gonna cover that?
Yeah, no, I don't, bro. So there's a story behind it, like, and it's kind of funny to
Yeah.
me. It was like, yeah. So I
Oh,
don't even know,
nice.
but this was my first tattoo. It's a
Nice.
Molotov, and then I got Crispy on my wrist there.
All
I did this
right.
my friend did that in a moving car.
What? That's
Yeah.
terrifying. With
And
the
then
gun or stick and poke?
I have 2002 like really big across both my knees. Like it
Nice.
says like 2000 like
Ooh.
20 and then 02.
The knees seem like it hurt, bro.
It hurt. Yeah, no, they hurt.
Yeah.
But here, I'm running up to my room. I'll show you some kicks.
Hell yeah, bro. Dude, I always wanted a pair of like an off-white collab of the ones that I like the Jordan one, but that's like stupidly expensive. There's no fucking way ever.
Dude, yeah, like shoes. I haven't bought like an expensive pair of shoes in a long time. I have all these pairs just from the past, like, because I got out of selling shoes maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I have all these kicks just like from stuff I've collected and I'm not selling. So okay, so we got Chunky Dunks.
Bro, those are so rad.
We got the Dior's.
Dude, yes, dude. Holy, whoa. How, dude, that is a lot of money. The Dior ones? Yeah.
Yeah. Like 9,000. I got those a while ago.
Holy shit, boy.
These are rare as fuck. They're not, so it's a middle finger Jordan. They say fuck off on the laces.
Oh, what? Never seen that one before. Oh, wow, that's so cool. I just noticed the middle finger with the swoop.
Yeah.
That
And
goes
then
hard.
here, I'll just go through some stuff if you don't mind, honestly.
Yeah, go for it, man. This is the best way to close out a podcast right here.
So this is Virgil.
Oh, yeah.
I
R.I.P.
love this pair a lot.
He's a great designer, man.
Yeah, dude,
I don't know what Off-White's gonna do now.
So I don't know. I don't know. Off-white fives,
Wow.
off-white fives, off-white fours.
Dude, the Off-White 4s go hard. I really wanted a pair of those too.
One of my favorite pairs in my
Yeah.
collection.
It
bro.
matches just everything. Yeah, I really like that one.
These are beat to shit. I wrote Crispy on these, but these are like cracking. They're like feet to.
So you're not even afraid to wear them.
No, here. So look, ready? If I'll show you this pair.
I'm terrified to wear my nice shoes, bro.
Dude, I beat the piss out of most of my shoes. Not beat the piss, but so here's these two.
Damn. They're
And then
still
also
so clean, bro.
my favorite pair in my collection. I got these brand new in 2017 when they released.
Wow, Air Crispy. Nice.
Yep. But so like look, they're beat. There's rips in the toe. There's this.
They got
they're
No, that's honestly more of a flex.
like, and it's cool because I got them for I paid $1,500 for them back in 2017, and now brand new they're like a $7,000 shoe.
Dude, I've never spent more than I'll say $1,000.
Really? I mean that's still a good bit of money, bro.
My biggest pair of shoes was the Dior sneaks, the high top Dior sneaks. Yeah.
The Converse looking ones.
Yeah. Those are probably my biggest purchase. And then I have a pair of Gucci's sneaks and like the basics.
You know
stuff.
the Dior one, the Dior Converses, they had like the dinosaur on the side.
Yes, bro, those shits
are expensive. I had those, and that was like those were so fun.
Dude, any of like the Dior like collabs or the Dior like limited edition ones. Dude, actually Fendi, they don't fucking have it anymore. But Fendi had these sneakers that were it was like a color block sneaker. It had like completely split down the middle, and it was just so gas, bro. And it was like a soft pink and like a cream. I really wanted that, but it fucking, of course.
I don't know. I can't picture them. I feel like maybe.
Hold on, I'm about to pull that shit up right now. Because I really wanted that. Hold up. Fendi multicolor sneaker. Because I bought the only reason I got back or even ever got into sneakers was because I went to Europe. And like it's so much cheaper there. Because if you like
really?
Yeah, so fun fact. So the Dior's that I bought, right? They retail right now. If you buy it in America, it's $1,200. If you buy it there in the Dior store, it's $900, and you get a tax rebate if you're from America. So
seriously,
yeah. So the tax rebate brings it down to about $810. So so you're instantly making a $400 profit.
Yeah, seriously, bro, that's pretty cool.
But the thing with that is you can't do a lot of it. So like a sneaker, people do try to like kind of smuggle sneakers from Europe, but if they stop you on the airport, it's like they will charge you all of that like excess.
Oh,
stuff. So
okay.
You gotta be like you selective and just say like, oh, I just bought like 2 for myself or something like that.
Yeah.
You can't do it for retail. I'm trying to find it. It's this layout, but it's multicolored. So this is not the one, but it's the same design. It's like a little zip.
I know what shoes those are.
But it's split in the middle, and it was just so gas. I need that. That's my next pair if I ever could find it. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on the podcast, dude. Whenever I'm in Pittsburgh, we gon' bull.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah. When do you turn 21?
When am I 21? July.
All right, I'll come in July.
Summer, bro. Come on,
dude. It's just so hard because then you can't go out unless you have a fake.
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
Yeah, do you have a fake?
I do have a fake. So.
Nice, I have one too. I'm probably like 30 in my fake right now.
yeah, you probably are, dude.
Dude, honestly. I used it when I was 17.
What?
Yeah, and I said I was 22 in it. I was 17. I had braces, and I was going to bars. But no one questioned it because I'm Asian, dude. They're not gonna say anything.
Crazy.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you for everything. That's it. Bro. Everybody, follow his social media. It's gonna be Krispy Klay with a K. So KRISPY KLAY. Is that on all social media platforms?
It is everywhere. Yeah.
All right, guys. See you guys next week.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.